Hello everybody and welcome back. So in today's video we have another Mirandus Exemplar avatar drop. So with the last drops people were a little bit confused about what was actually going on. So what it is that there are different sets being dropped. They will announce what sets these, what buffs these avatars are, their names and everything, about 24 hours before they are going to start dropping them. And they all start at the same prices as before, and then every drop after that, so they drop every 6 hours, as long as all of what was previously dropped gets sold. So do a drop of X amount, and then once they all get sold 6 hours later they'll do another drop until all of that set is gone. So they have announced, it was a little while ago now, I was asleep when they announced it, but they have announced the next set that will be dropping, and we're going to have a look at them. I had a little look before I started recording this. Oh my gosh, I so want one of the humans. I really do. I feel like it is one that I would use. Like, I really would use it. Okay, so this is the second revealing. People, yeah, the last sale, people went crazy for them. They did really well. So the next lot, so we've got a human, the Cartographer. This is the one, I've not fully read it. I just saw Cartographer and I was like, I want it. I do. I really want it. Throughout the generations of Mirandus have possessed this gift, using it to create legendary maps that recount a lesser-known history of the land. I mean, that sounds amazing. Without the geographical story that maps can tell, explorers never could have conquered the wild regions, passed through the wasteland, or sailed the vast, mighty seas. Today, the legacy of the legendary map makers of old lives through the human exemplars known as cartographers. They are born with innate senses of direction, navigation, and distances. They are first recognized for their skills when as small children, often toddlers. They are found carefully studying their surroundings and drawing maps in the dirt whose interests go beyond their years. Once the cartographer's skills have been fully developed as an adult, they are able to piece the world together into a tapestry of maps with ease. These exemplar receive a powerful bonus to all map creation. That sounds awesome. If I'm wandering around adventuring, I want to be able to do this with ease. This is something I want to be able to do with ease. I love this. The next human is Strong Hands. So you will find them in nearly every town and village. Explorers have relied on their creations of their hands through the darkest nights. Pretty cool. The legacy of Strong Hands has been handed down through countless generations of hardworking people. So this is the second time I've seen the description mention if you are like friends with someone. So if you're fortunate to have a strong hand for a friend, your quests and journeys will certainly unfold with greater ease. This to me is really solidifying what I said before, where I reckon you're going to have like relationship bonds, whether that's like someone in your guild or a party, or maybe like if you just build up relationships doing trades with people. Maybe you build up something like that, and you'll have, you know, like a relationship. I don't know if it'll be like a relationship bar, but I assume there would be something to signify whether you add them as a friend in the game or whatever it is. This is really solidifying what I was assuming before, because this is the second time it said as a friend you could get this sort of buff. So not only having this is helpful for you personally if you have it, but it's also helpful for other people in the game, like if they're your friends, you know. And if it is you build up like relationships from doing like certain, you know, trades with people. If you know, keep going back to them or in the same guild, that could be helpful for lots of people. Through a trait called Expediency, these exemplars receive a speed bonus to all crafting. Oh, now he sounds cool. Devil cool. Let's be honest. Bone orcs. I liked the last orc. I still don't know if I want to play as orcs in the game, but I did like their last buff. So let's see what this one is. So these guys live within cracks and crevices for centuries through the strange course of evolution. Simply slipping and falling often meant gashing death, and many orcs died of accidental impalings. Because orcs are not known for their incredible dexterity or balance, only those with the toughest flesh and the greatest ability to heal could survive and thrive through the ages. Oh, wow. Over time, the healing orcs of this region became known by outsiders as bone orcs. Their instinctive healing powers are so strong that it is said even their broken bones are mended quickly with ease. They have now adopted the name as their own with pride, and as exemplars, they possess a trait called improved mending. Bone orcs are always quick to heal and almost entirely immune to bleeding. What? What? You're just not gonna die as an orc, clearly. Awesome. I like that. I mean, I really do like that. I just don't want to play as an orc. I want to be pretty in the games. I want to be an elf. They're gorgeous. The Hollowers were onto the Dwarves now. Life in the mountains and mines has equipped the Dwarves with many special skills and abilities. Searching the stone for the greatest treasures is often a needle in a haystack exercise, especially since small jewels are often valued by their scarcity in these situations. It is always best to call upon the skills of a Hollower. Okay. The Hollowers have made theirs a focus of intuition, developing a sense that allows them to probe stones for weaknesses. Hollowers can perceive unseen cracks within the... Wow, this sounds awesome. Within the stones, and therefore make the most of every stroke of their hammer or pick. Some even say that the greatest Hollowers can sense the exact location of the sought treasure and uncover it with no wasted time at all. Others simply make the case the Hollowers are consistently lucky. Whatever the explanation, these exemplars possess a trait called Feel for Fractures, which allows them to mine with a greatly reduced energy cost. I like that. That seems super handy to have. You know, if you want to be mining, selling your treasures gold for whatever you might need. We're getting to the expensive ones. The Proud Halves, and it's a halfling. Halflings are well known for not only their seemingly endless capacity for food, but also their great joy and appreciation for eating and drinking. These are peculiar attributes for a people who are so much smaller in stature than humans, but they are nonetheless true. The most skilled halfling cooks are revered as greatly as some cultures treat royalty, and the meals and libations they craft are fit for any Mirandus king. Ooh. Okay. So they're good at cooking, no matter. Okay, so they can make big meals. It is said that even from a small quantity of ingredients, they can somehow create a many-course feast that will be remembered fond of. Wow. Okay, so they're going to be able... So from this, I'm assuming that when you're crafting or doing some sort of craft towards food, that there's going to be a set amount of ingredients, and if you have this one, then the amount of ingredients that they need to create a certain meal will just be less. That'll be a buff. Like, they don't need as many ingredients to make said meals. Called Half Masters, which reduces their energy costs when cooking or brewing. Awesome. Alright, we are now onto the elf. Bright Sun Elves. Although they are much rarer than humans, dwarves, and orcs, elves are sprinkled throughout the land of Mirandus in precise and balanced variety. Each type of elf has a distinct relationship with magic and a unique origin story for their people. Okay, the elves of the sun are known as the Bright Sun Elves. They believe that the sun is the source of all power, the provider of everything touched by its rays. They are said to be clothed in radiant light, and as exemplars, they hold a special ability called Satiation of Soul. This ability allows the bright suns to convert energy into health whenever the sun is shining. Now, we do know, they have mentioned it, they want weather. They want weather and possibly seasons, I believe, but definitely weather within the game. So you are going to get days where it's very, very sunny. You're going to get rainy, cloudy days. if it's a nice sunny day, they're going to be able to convert energy into health, so they can use up their energy to then heal themselves. Sounds very, very cool. I'm gonna be honest, I think, right, so this is, oh wait, I've got to do the date. That's today. Oh, it's today. It's happening today, guys. This is why I saw it late. Some of the above exemplars will be dropped to the luckiest node operators tonight, so that would have been last night. And all of the 6 described above will be made available for sale in Mirandus store beginning at 12 PM PT tomorrow, May 25th. So that is today. That is today. Convert 12 PM PT to whatever it is for your local time, but that's happening today. Yes, I am excited for this. I am. Right, gonna be 100%. Right, let's have my views on each of these. Right, Bright Sun Elf, if I'm comparing it to the last drop, I preferred the last one. I like all elves. All the elves are brilliant. But if I was choosing between last week's elf and this week's elf, last week's elf is more of what I would want in terms of me playing. This one is still really, really good though. I really like it, and I hope I said satiation, right? The last drop halflings were more magical, musical inclined. This is very cooking inclined. I like that. I think food is going to be super, super important within the game, and they've made it very clear that food is going to be important within the game, so this could be a very, very good one to get if it is within your budget. So this dwarf, I like this dwarf more than the other dwarf. Obviously the other dwarf had Sing in the Dark abilities, which is going to be very, very handy because there will be places where it's going to be dark, even nighttime. There's going to be day, nighttime, and at nighttime it's going to be hard to see. So the other dwarves are very good. This dwarf though, I love this dwarf. Absolutely adore it. Great. This orc, love this orc. The other orc I also loved. Both orcs I love equally. I think they're both amazing, but I don't want to play as an orc. I kind of do, but I don't. If you know what I mean. It's like I want to play as an orc because of these buffs, but also I don't want to be an orc. Strong hands. I think this guy's really, really good. I think the humans, both this time, in fact, both rounds, both sets of humans, both really good. So strong hands, and I'm going to compare him to the second one that was mentioned for the humans, which was I can't remember what it was, the ones with the horse buff, the ones that can ride the horses really fast and travel great distances. I think for me personally, strong hands would be a lot more what I would do. I like crafting within games, and I feel like it would be something I would do more than riding a horse around, although I do like adventuring, so riding a horse around would probably be very helpful. The Cartographer. Oh my god, I love this and I want it. I want it. I do. I really do want the Cartographer. Do you know the only problem is I feel like they're getting better. Yeah, what is coming next? That's my thing. I really feel like this would be super helpful. I like the fact that certain areas within the world will have geographical stories, and I assume if you're a cartographer, you're going to just be really easily able to travel the world and make maps for other people. So yeah, I like it. I like it all. I like it all. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're all great. But what ones do you guys like? Like, if you're buying within this set, what ones do you want to buy? Let me know down in the comments. Are you excited for this? Are you maybe holding out for the next one? Are you hoping maybe one of the ones in the future will be the one that you get? So let me know. If you are not subscribed, please do feel free to subscribe to me. Smash that like button. I hope you enjoyed this, and wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Goodbye.